Hey guys, my name is Ben.
This is Andrew.
And today we'll be continuing his RWBY Volume 4 journey. We'll be doing Chapter 2, which is called Remembrance. Induce some remembrance by telling me of what happened in the last episode.
Last episode, we got introduced to a couple baddies. We got introduced to Hazel, Watts, and what was the one I liked?
Tyrion.
Tyrion.
Like a tyrant.
I keep wanting to say Tyrion, but it's Tyrion. And then obviously we got the three regs, the Cinder, Mercury, Emerald. Then we got to see Salem. We see that they all kind of have a little group. They all got sent in their own little missions.
What were they?
Watts was to go meet an informant in Mistral. Hazel was to go meet the leader of the White Fang.
Okay.
And then Tyrion was to go capture Ruby.
Okay. And what about Cinder?
And Cinder was to just chill with Salem, pretty much.
To do what? Recover.
I was gonna say heal, but recover.
Oh, same thing.
Same thing. But yeah, and then we got to see Team Junior. But I don't think that's gonna be the name for long. But yeah, got to see them link up. That was kind of cool seeing them fight. Got introduced to new Grimm, aka the Geist. That was really cool seeing Grimm be able to take control of objects, aka Poltergeist. So that's pretty cool. And then yeah, so that was pretty much the episode, and then we ended with Weiss being back home, and yeah, that's how it ended.
So we're gonna get like a bunch of solo stories, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I know
because everyone branched off, so yeah, we're gonna see a lot of different perspectives, I feel like.
So how long do you think they'll be apart?
Not long. I mean, probably till the end of the volume, I feel like.
Yeah, you think they'll all link up at the end of the volume?
Maybe. It's sort of that, because, I mean, they're making it, I think this volume is a building volume, I would assume.
Okay.
For next season, and it's going to, yeah, I think we're going to get a building volume of RWBY. Like, Team RWBY. Like, we're getting a building volume as in, like, we're going to see perspectives from all four of them separated, and then I think by the end of the volume, we're going to kind of see them.
Okay.
Rekindle.
I would,
if not,
yeah, I would second that.
Yeah, either at the end of the volume or the beginning of the next volume. Don't know yet, but
okay,
that's what I'm assuming.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. So I mean, they're all separate. They'll be able to go back or do whatever they need to do. You know, like, so Blake is going back to Menagerie, which is where the Faunus is. So that's like kind of her past. Weiss is up in Atlas.
Yep.
You know where her past is.
Yep.
Yang is at her house. Kind of, I don't know, and her past, I suppose. I mean, it's right there, but it's still her past.
Yeah, it's still past.
And then we have RWBY, who's traveling somewhere else.
Yep, with the rest of Team Juniper.
Not dealing with her past. Yeah. Because, I mean, she didn't really have a past to begin with. I mean, she had one, but it wasn't, like, crazy details.
I feel you.
But let's go.
Let's get into
this.
Screw that light. RKO! Oh. Fairy tale.
I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. I don't know why. This one's a lot quieter than the first one.
It is. It's weird.
Their website's so weird. I wish they had this back on YouTube like they used to.
Will I take it down?
Yeah.
That's a big son of a gun right there.
That's a big dude.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think about this scene?
It was kind of weird. She's like reminiscing. Yeah.
Dude, Salem's so cool. I love Salem.
Yeah, she's pretty.
But still, my favorite out of all of them is Cinder.
Really?
Yes. A lot of people hate her character, but I love her character.
Really?
That's the two-head snake that Ren fought, by the way. Rich people.
right? And you walk through 3 miles of a house to go talk to my dad. Wow.
A pleasure to see you out of your room for a change.
Sister, uh-oh.
Hello, Whitley. You're in a cheery mood today.
Klein made crepes for breakfast.
What do you want?
I heard Father shouting with someone in his study earlier.
Mother?
No, she's already drinking in the garden. I think it was a man. I just wanted to warn you. I heard he had asked to speak with you.
I'll be fine.
I know you will. You're strong, like Winter.
You never liked Winter.
True, but you can't deny her resolve.
You seem different.
And you've been gone. I'll have you know I didn't stop growing while you were away at Beacon. Anyway, good luck with Father.
Thank you.
Do you believe in destiny? Yes. Sean.
Ruby's got a cool haircut.
Yeah,
I've always liked her haircut.
The next town is... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We're lost.
We're not lost. The next town is Shion. My family used to visit it all the time.
Oh, yeah. Don't you have, like, 4 sisters?
7.
Ooh.
Now that actually explains a lot.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, what did you guys do there?
Oh, all sorts of stuff. Over here is a great hiking trail, and over here is where we went camping all the time. I got my own tent because I was special. Also, so my sisters would stop braiding my hair.
Didn't like the look?
Yeah, they just kept doing pigtails, but personally I think I'm more of a warrior's wolf tail kind of guy.
That's
Warrior's
just
wolf
a
tail.
ponytail.
I stand by
That was an
what I said.
Avatar reference if you didn't catch it.
Oh, really?
Guys?
What?
Oh. Isn't that where they were just at?
No,
Oh, it's a new town. Okay.
this is the next one. The one with the working airship.
Ah.
There could be survivors.
Over here.
Huntsman.
What happened? Who killed all of these people?
Bandits. The whole tribe.
You learned about them.
With all the panic. Grim.
All right, we can get him to the next village and try to find a doctor there.
Yeah, Red and I can take turns carrying him.
I don't know if he'll make it.
He will. He has to.
If we get going now, his chances will be better. I can run ahead and look for help.
Guys.
He's dead.
Should we bury him?
We should go. It's not safe here.
Ren.
I'm starting to like Ren a lot
He'll
too.
be okay.
I'm just tired of losing everything.
I'm not talking about the good of my company. I'm talking about the good of Atlas, our entire kingdom.
That is a load of garbage, and you know it.
I beg your pardon.
Jacques, will you please just hear me out?
Ironwood?
You are a trusted friend and ally to this family, James. But what you're suggesting is absurd.
You are blowing it out of proportion.
The council will never agree to it.
You forget. I hold 2 seats on the council.
Your dust embargo has always cost me millions. I can promise you I have not forgotten.
So this is about you. Miss Schnee, my apologies. I should have been gone by now.
It's okay.
We'll continue this at another
He
time.
looks so much different with the new graphics.
Klein can show you out.
You got some.
Don't worry.
I couldn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that was Ironwood. I mean, I could tell it was Ironwood, but like it was hard to really notice
Until
him.
next time, Jock. Please know, you'll always have a home at Atlas Academy, Miss Schnee. We'll be back in session before you know it.
That's right, because he's the head hunter there, right? Or the
Headmaster?
Headmaster, yeah.
While you were away.
No, Father. I'm sorry.
Can you believe there are still people in the world that blame Atlas for what happened to Beacon? To Vale?
Well, they weren't there.
It's a wonder Ironwood wasn't stripped of his rank. I suppose the council trusts him, for better or worse.
I trust him.
Thanks to him, Atlas is forbidden from exporting dust to other kingdoms. A precautionary measure, as he puts it, until we're certain no one is going to declare war. How anyone could possibly find that to be sound logic is beyond me. Which is why the Schnee Dust Company will be holding a charity concert in the coming weeks. We need to show the people of Remnant that we are on their side. That we are all victims of the fall of Beacon.
That's wonderful news.
I know. And I think it would make a lot of people happy if you performed at the event.
Excuse me?
Many forget that you were there. My own daughter, a Schnee, on the grounds defending another kingdom. We need to remind them. And we need to show them that the Schnee family is just as strong as ever.
Are you asking me if I'd like to sing or telling me?
I think it would make a lot of people happy.
I'll start practicing.
That's my girl.
What a douche. Ironwood should have just punched him straight in his mouth.
Miss Schnee? I always find he keeps his study dreadfully cold.
Thank you, Klein.
You know what I think?
I think it's to balance out all his hot air.
Klein?
Apologies, madam.
His eyes just changed. What in the world?
Oh, there's my happy
What in the world? His eyes keep changing.
Thank you, Klein.
All right, Jean. Just like we practiced. Follow these instructions. Shield up. Keep your grip tight. Don't forget to keep your front foot forward. Ready? Go. Again. And again. Okay. Now, assuming you aren't cheating, we can take a break. I know this can be frustrating. And it can feel like so much effort to progress such a small amount. But I want you to know that I'm proud of you. I've never met someone so determined to better themselves. You've grown so much since we started training. And I know this is just the beginning. Jean, I want you to know that I'm just happy to be a part of your life. I'll always be here for you, Jean. All right, Jean. Just like we practiced. Follow these instructions. Shield up. Keep your grip tight. Don't forget to keep your front foot forward. Ready? Go. Again. And again.
Every time, man.
Dude, why do they gotta do that, bro? Why do they gotta do that?
Dude, I can't every single time, dude.
Oh, man, I was losing sleep at night, bro, just to hear her talk through a phone.
Yeah, it still hits me every single time, dude.
Dude. That's... Well... Yeah, that's a rough one, dude. That's a rough one. That was a rough one.
That is a wound that is applied pressure to.
Yeah.
So I'll just go through it.
Yeah.
So
we pretty much get to meet her dad, who's a dickbag, and then also her brother, who kind of... I don't understand that though. So she's the heir to the throne.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he not heir to the throne?
Because she's older.
Oh, okay, she's older. Okay, that's all I needed to know. I thought maybe he was older, but no. Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Yeah, she's middle child.
Okay.
So she walks through her crazy big mansion, gets introduced to her. We get to meet her brother, Whitley. And being kind of nice, she's like, oh, you never liked winter. Ah, well, can't deny her resolve. I'm like, okay, well, it's not wrong.
Yeah.
So here we get an interesting picture. So we have Jacques.
I just noticed that he's in the middle and he's the baby. Yeah, youngest. Yeah.
He's young. What do you notice about everyone else though? Like, tell me, what do you think? So like, this is Jacques.
Yeah.
Right. We have Whitley.
They all look sad except for the boys.
Whitley's smiling.
Yeah.
Maybe because he's too young or something. He doesn't even look like he's smiling.
He's not even phased.
Right. And then you have Mama Shani. Huh?
She looks miserable.
If you noticed if you don't know if you heard in the beginning,
she was in the beginning and she was out in the garden already drinking.
Mm-hmm. She was already drinking.
She's an alcoholic.
So normal. And then you have Weiss.
Yep.
Who's not necessarily happy, and you have Winter.
Same way.
Who's like really not happy.
Yeah.
So then they get to talk. We get to see like some PTSD from RWBY.
Yeah.
Right? They find this new place.
Been ran down by bandits.
Shion Village. Some bandits got him, and then because the bandits, Grimm showed up.
Yep.
Let's see, the working airship.
Yep.
In the back, no longer working. And then they come across
a symbol.
Something. What do you think that is?
Probably the bad guy symbol.
You think it's like a crest they put in the ground?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Just like let the people know they've been around, or
mark their territory. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So she goes in.
Ironwood's talking to Daddy.
So Ironwood and Jacques are talking about a embargo. So they're pretty much stopping all transports of dust to other places.
Okay.
Right. Which he's the he's the CEO of the Schnee Dust Company.
Yeah,
so he's obviously, this is hindering him because he's losing money. He said he's already lost millions.
Yeah.
Right. And it's only been a couple months and he's lost millions of dollars. So like this is huge, right?
Yeah.
So he leaves. And then we get to learn about a charity event that they're going to host. And he pretty much forces Weiss to sing.
Yeah.
So this is what we would call a fluffy PR move.
Yep.
So he's using Weiss's pain to make more money. Right?
Yeah.
So here we have this guy, Snow White and the
Prince.
Finish the sentence. Snow White and the
Seven Dwarfs.
Seven Dwarfs. If you notice,
his eyes change colors. Yeah.
What I think.
Grumpy.
I think it's to balance out all his hot air.
I don't know all of the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah.
But Sneezy, I know him.
There's my hat.
Right, so he pretty much is the Seven Dwarfs.
Okay.
So pretty cool little thing that they throw in there.
Yeah.
Right, and then we get this scene where Jean is.
He's
like I said, it's been
only been 6 months.
It's been about 6 months,
and obviously he's not over it, and we're seeing how he copes with it.
But he's replaying it over and over.
And he's losing sleep over it. He gets up in the middle of the night to do it. So, yeah.
Oh, I do want to say this is made on the old animation software. They did it as kind of like a callback. So kind of cool the way they did it. They put it on here because that's made on the Poser Pro, which is what they did. Very cool.
Oh.
I liked it. And then everything else is in the new model. Yeah. But I really like that because that's how we've always seen her.
Yeah.
So I think that fits.
Yeah.
I like that they did that. It's a small detail that I really like that they did. So you can see he was clean shaven here, but now he has
the beard. Yeah.
He's got the beard. So
the
clean,
shadow,
cleave,
like a 5 o'clock shadow kind of thing. Yeah.
So a military person having a 5 o'clock shadow. What does that show you? Like the highest level military person.
He's a savage, I guess. I don't know. he does like he wants.
Okay.
You actually you're not allowed to have facial hair in the military, right?
Not really. Not necessarily. Not in our military anyway. I mean, theirs could be different, but we didn't see any soldiers with facial hair or anything.
Now, can higher rankings have facial hair?
No.
Okay.
As long as you're clean shaven.
I'll tell you what, they grow them hard when they get out, though.
I know.
Oh, dude. So okay, we can talk about this.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. So anyway, so that's the episode. So give me your thoughts.
So I actually think that symbol that was in the ground, I could be wrong. It might just be the bandit symbol, but I think that was the Salem symbol, or like their group symbol, that little four person group they have going on there.
Well, they said bandits.
They did. I know they did say bandits, but for some reason I have a feeling that is a symbol for them, and I believe that is Tyrion's symbol. I don't know why, I just have a feeling.
Okay.
So a feeling. It's kind of like a hint of that he's on their tracks, like he knows that.
But they were moving forward.
It's true. I don't know then. I have no idea.
And what did it look like?
It looked like just a little circle with a dot at the end of it, but it was like cut off at the end. It had a little dot. I don't know.
Well, okay. You don't know what that looks like? Very surprising that you don't actually know what that looks like. What? I mean, it was in the dirt. Like, what usually leaves that kind of mark in the dirt?
Oh, a hoof. Yeah.
So that it was a hoof.
Oh, okay. That's what it was.
But it was a big one.
Yeah, he made it seem like it was like a symbol of some sort. I don't know.
It could have been, I guess.
Yeah.
Could have been the hoof thing, but that's pretty much what it was. It was a hoof print, whether that was made by something or maybe it was a symbol, like you're saying. Could be.
No.
But then, so we had like I said, that was the Shion village. We had the Weiss part. What do you think about the Weiss part? What do you think about Daddy Schnee?
I say he's a dick bag. I don't like him at all. I wish Ironwood would have just punched his fist through his face.
Ooh.
Yeah, or even more, what you would call it, humiliating. Just rip his mustache off.
He does have a killer mustache, though.
Yeah, he's got a caterpillar mustache.
That thing looking.
He ain't got nothing on what's his name though.
Watts?
No, not Watts. The teacher or the
Professor Port.
Oh, he ain't got nothing on him. My man's got the mustache on mustache.
But he's got eyebrows too.
Yeah.
He's got the.
Yeah. He got it all. But
all right, and then so we had the PR move, and then we had this scene.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that?
It's just this is depressing. I don't even want to talk. It's just sad. It shows where his mind is right now, pretty much.
Like I said, it's been about 6 months.
Yeah,
so
he's still coping. So I replaying, but yep.
Yeah, so they're great at what the emotional game they play is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, as y'all saw. So
disrespectful.
Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next one. So it would help if you guys subscribe, leave a comment. I pretty much comment back on everything.
Yep.
Hopefully, as far in the future as I can. Drop a like, it'll help. Follow us on Twitch. Love to see you guys there. Talk about RWBY or whatever else you want to talk about. And we'll see you guys in the next one, all right? Bye, guys.
Deuces.